way. The last one you can't even see.
A lake effect storm in the Great Lakes region, which began earlier in the week, brought heavy snow to parts of northern New York, Ohio, and Pennsylvania on Friday, disrupting travel after the Thanksgiving holiday. Several airports were affected by the storm, with Erie International Airport in Pennsylvania closing Friday afternoon, and de-icing taking place at MBS International in Michigan and Akron-Canton Airport in Ohio, according to the FAA.
Hey pals, this is Erie, Pennsylvania, Black Friday 2024. The weather predictors were correct. We're getting clobbered.
The storm prompted highway closures, including a section of westbound Interstate 90 from Hamburg, New York to the Pennsylvania border, as reported by the Departments of Transportation in both states.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to do this in shifts. It is really bad, guys.
By Friday afternoon, the storm had already dumped more than 8 inches of snow on parts of Marquette County in Michigan's Upper Peninsula, according to the National Weather Service, NWS. The cold front also brought bone-chilling Arctic air to much of the eastern United States on Saturday, with lake-effect snow expected to paralyze some areas and further disrupt travel across the Great Lakes region.
Okay, so it is Black Friday. When I came into work this morning, there was no accumulation at 4 a.m. It's just after 12:30, I think, right now. I'm leaving.
My brother is a god. My parents' home. Sidewalks in there somewhere.
The NWS warned of extreme disruptions, particularly for interstates, which could be impassable in certain regions. Winter weather alerts affected nearly 16 million people on Saturday. With snow totals expected to range from 6 to 12 inches in parts of Michigan, western New York, northwest Pennsylvania, and northeast Ohio. Some areas downwind of Lakes Erie and Ontario may receive up to 4 to 6 feet of snow. Additionally, residents from the Ohio River Valley, stretching from Kansas City to Charleston, West Virginia, were expected to see 2 to 5 inches through Sunday morning. In western New York, Mayville, near the northern end of Chautauqua Lake, had already received 17 inches of snow by Friday afternoon. Meanwhile, Watertown, New York, which had less than an inch of snow on Friday, was forecast to receive nearly 6 feet of snow over the next few days.
That's probably a foot there on top of that gang box. I left my house at 5:15 a.m. You can see the concrete on the street. It's 9.
The NWS in Buffalo stated that the lake effect snow would bury areas east of Lakes Erie and Ontario, with some areas potentially becoming paralyzed.
Good morning, everyone. This is what we call lake effect snow. Erie, Pennsylvania.
The storm is expected to continue into the weekend, impacting travel and potentially making driving hazardous. cold weather advisories were issued for parts of North Dakota, and high pressure from central Canada was expected to move south into the northern plains by Monday. A freeze warning will also be issued for the central Gulf Coast states to the southeast. Light to moderate snow was expected across parts of the northern plains and upper Mississippi Valley on Saturday, continuing through the weekend.
I guess no one's going anywhere today, so be safe out there.
Neighbor's car. Roads aren't plowed.
Look at this. I mean, well over a foot. That's a car. That's a car in there, that big lump. And then that's what's on top of my car.
In Michigan, heavy snow was forecast to persist in northern parts of the state, with up to 3 feet of snow expected in the Upper Peninsula from Sunday night to Monday, according to NWS meteorologist Lily Chapman. In response to the worsening conditions, New York Governor Kathy Hochul declared a disaster emergency for affected counties, enabling state agencies to mobilize resources.
It's 9:30 or just before a.m., obviously. Yeah, they're right. Welcome back, winter.
This occurred after conditions rapidly worsened, resulting in the closure of Interstate 90 and the imposition of restrictions on tandem and commercial vehicles along Interstate 86 and US Route 219 in western New York starting Friday afternoon.